Hello everyone. I have never really hated the fact that of all the racing styles and games I have played, rally titles are absolutely my favorite. It might be the kid who likes to go outside in the rain and kick the out of mood paddles and make room sounds, which I did just yesterday, or it could be the fact that of all racing types, rally always looks like it is on the edge of out of control and all times, so here we are with Dirt Rally, two brothers to Dirt Rally which collectively kicked the out of the most players for at least the first time that they played it with a no holds barred attitude and leave you behind if he cannot keep up kind of mentality. Let's see if Dirt Rally 2 has the same chop shell. Dirt Rally 2 is made by Codemasters and out February 26 for PC, Xbox and PS4. Let's see how it did. Shall we, as always, if you like the review, maybe subscribe to here's my review for Dirt Rally. The look made no doors, the thousands one Steve McQueen moments and replacing the feel out of run and Mount Tangerine prohibition graphics art first, so I really do like the graphics in the game, but I do have a couple of issues. Let's discuss the good parts first. I love the tracks themselves, and while a number of them are new, they have an excellent design to them that feels nice and organic. No matter if some of them share the same overall location, they really do feel more individual than Dirt Rally did for some various reasons. Water and particle effects are done incredibly well with none of the artificial flat plans, a glass loop that more water in levels in other games start to have a look and appearance of, and instead here they look like they have sunk in and filled routes created by the other drivers. Also, once again, we do have a lighting engine and a game elevating other elements of a title that may not be as strong as those. The lighting here is incredible. One of the most impressive moments is the interplay of light and dark in a dusk race. We are going into a large tree section like your H-boat crane for cylinder turbo in your way away from the headless horseman, and you plunge straight into darkness with just the orders from you to co-driver and the silver of light on at the very end of the section leading you. There's something brutally terrifying about it, and especially in the display of lighting impacting gameplay. Interestingly enough, this is magnified by the total stark difference a track and have, and especially that feeling if you choose the dusk of the day or the mighty mine racing and weather options. It's outstanding how stark the unequal moments are in the same track. For example, if you have back outside, or if it is daytime, or if it's just dusk, where the track is lit by slowly braking headlights as well as the moon, and then boom, you hit a wrong turn and you just have that one headlight left. Many games get the nighttime wrong, blowing out the lighting and making everything not actually appear dark as much as it is just dim. Dirt Rally 2 has really none of those issues if you have a properly celebrated display, but probably the most impressive thing about Dirt Rally 2 is the particulate system, the dirt sticking to the sides of the vehicle, the smoke coming from the boiled over innards of radiators pushed far past the cooling ability of the red dirt Australia showering up behind your cars as you pass through tight dirt. It is excellent, has very few of the issues that normal particle system is in games actually have, and it looks better than the actual original game. Now the couple issue with it, including some flickering that gets on the trail lights when you get a bunch of dust behind. It can make those tail lights look a little strobe. I will, but overall still quite impressive. All that being said, I do have a couple other issues. First, the sense of speed seems a bit inadequate when it comes to the slower cars, and it is crazy to look down at the speedometer and see you're crushing it 16 to 18 miles per hour, and it looks a bit like half that or a third of that. This is something that really only crops up at times in the third person view and not as much so in the other. It's very odd, and it was not nearly as much of an issue as it was, I feel, in Dirt Rally itself. Also the weather, there is no snow. That's right, for reasons I cannot fathom. They have forgotten that winter exists, and has been verified for DLC later, but there are no snow levels in this also. While overall I like the damage system itself, pulling and tearing at your car parts is just scraped through tight rocky tracks and seeing huge gouges and holes everywhere in hoods and doors flying off. After all, there's a particular types of crashes themselves these seem it off. Thanks for watching. Press like to this video. Goodbye.